Hello guys and welcome back. Let's talk about Rivian, a play that I am looking at. I love the setup on Rivian, and in this video I'll be talking about Rivian as well as giving a daily analysis on the S&P 500, talking a little bit about Target and Ford and probably Costco. So let's get started now. First, thank you. I got this play from Jasper Kong. So if you do have any stocks that you are looking at and the chart looks good, if you want to comment on it, I can definitely take a look at it. And I love the play on Rivian, so I want to go over that. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Just really trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, over 350 videos made. We're definitely going to be hitting over like 400 this year or even in a couple months. So let's get started with Rivian. And again, this video is time stamped. Follow me on Twitter and let's get started. So let's take a look at Rivian. First of all, this is a very, very cheap stock, $12 stock. And as you guys know, I'm mostly just playing shares right now. The stock has been down a lot. The past, all-time highs 178. This definitely was a zombie company where it wasn't even profitable and definitely a hyped up stock. But if we take a look at the daily, we have a nice setup going on. I'm going to quickly take a look at okay, so let's go back. Okay, so let's take a look at Rivian on the daily time frame. We have a lot going on. The main concept is that we have we have these three levels that I am looking at. We have a support at $12.48, which is right around the yearly low or the all-time low. And then we have a resistance at 15.75, then another resistance at 20.79. I'm taking a look at a buy at the level of support. So we have to buy here, and then I'll color these red. So buy on green and then sell on red. So I'm taking a look at a buy at green. If Rivian can drop a little bit more to the downside, I would love to play shares on this stock. Now, my favorite part of this play is that, first of all, it is a cheap stock. And not only that, it also moves fast. So if you buy in here, and then our price target is around 15.75, that itself is going to be 25% gain just of us just trading sideways between these zones. So I just love the risk to reward. And then the stop loss is just going to be the close below on the low. So we have a tight stop loss and the risk to reward looks very nice. And it's just us just trading sideways and then potentially even breaking out to the upside. And then our stop loss would be to the downside if we close below around $12 on the daily time frame. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame. Again, it looks very interesting. We just had these channels on with Rivian, and that is really it, pretty much it. Go to tradingview.com. Just taking a look at history, this is a very, very common pattern for Rivian here, where it just trades between zones, it breaks below. So I just love the basic concept and the psychology of this chart. So I want to buy in at $12.37 and then sell it at $15.75 and just shares alone. So I haven't gotten in any shares yet, but I'll be alerting it on Twitter when I decide to get them if it drops around $12. Let's go over the daily analysis for the S&P 500. As we talked about, we're just trading sideways. The past 4 days, we have really, really tested this level. So let's close the volume off. As we can take a look at the psychology and the price action, we made our S&P 500 video 6 days ago, and we were telling about this level again. This level is a very crucial level. I'm just not making these numbers up. These levels that I give are very, very important, and the market reacts to these levels. So the past 4 days, we have been trading sideways. We have a pretty nice bullish close. We're going to open up at the resistance at market open. So if we can get momentum at market open, especially with higher volume, that is going to be a very, very bullish indication, because then we are breaking to the upside, and that is a bullish scenario, because if we break above $430, now we have entered this next zone. And this is going to be our next zone of us just trading sideways. So that is a very, very bullish scenario if we do close above $430 right at market open, if we can get a push, and then if we can close tomorrow above 430, that would be a very, very bullish. Now I want to take a look and add a new level here, a new level at 426, because we could see that we have been trading sideways nicely here, but I'm also taking a look at a potential short play below 426 to fill the gap to the downside. So that is just another possibility, just giving you guys some ideas. I'm probably not going to play it, but there's definitely a scenario that I am looking at if we break below this support, because this support is very, very important. Okay, look at the price action. This is a crucial level of support that the market is watching, and we are just trading sideways between these levels. So that is it with the S&P 500. The price action looks very, very good. Go to tradingview.com and chart these levels out so you guys can have these levels on your own chart. Let's talk about Ford. So Ford is actually up 1% aftermarket, and Ford looks nice. But one thing that I want to talk about is that the RSI is peaking, and that is a concern for me to kind of start getting out of Ford. But that is just something to watch for, that the RSI is peaking, and especially on the daily time frame, it is getting overbought. Like it ran up a lot. So if it can trade sideways to rest the RSI, that would be a nice sign. But that is just one of my concerns for Ford. And that is why I really want to start trimming out my shares. I haven't gotten out of any shares yet, but tomorrow I want to cut off 10% of my position on Ford. So that is it with Ford. And also one thing to keep in mind is to move the stop loss to break even. So if you got in Ford, around the time that I made the video, then move your stop loss to break even. Okay, so you have nothing to lose on this trade anymore. Let's talk about Target. So on the daily, Target has been now forming almost like this symmetrical triangle, bear flag, whatever you want to call it. So this is a very interesting scenario going on with Target. We're trading sideways, so this is something that I'm watching for Target. If we close below, if we start breaking below or breaking to the upside, we're gonna have a tight stop loss with Target. But again, nothing crazy. I just have 10 shares on Target right now. We talked about Ford. Costco looks very, very bullish. Okay, I'm not in any Costco. I don't plan on getting in any Costcos, but we're taking a look at the daily candle. It closed very, very bullish. It's trading sideways. It's making this pattern, and it looks very, very bullish if you're in, especially on the weekly time frame. It looks amazing. It looks great. But I'm not gonna play it. But overall, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very, very simple video. Mostly playing shares now. Waiting on once I get a very nice confident play on options. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe with notifications on. Trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. Would really, really appreciate a sub button. And make sure to follow me on Twitter. And see you guys later.